I hold myself to one of the highest standards in this entire space. So when I suck and you guys are affected because of it, that's not cool, man. All right? It's not cool. So let me take care of business today. Let's get y'all right. Okay? Otani stinks right now. Yeah. I've been really close on a lot lately. We've been going like 1 out of 2, 2 out of 3, all for the last like 2 weeks, man. All right. But on the bright side, hooks don't last forever, man. All right. Hooks don't last forever. Forever. All right. Hooks turn into hits, and I know a lot of people think that that's. I know a lot of people think that that's like some coping mechanism, but it's not, bro. I've done over 120 units this year. Um, I've been on absolute fire throughout this entire year so far, and I plan to continue to move it that way. So sit back, relax. I got you guys. Olsen and Buxton, bro. They've both been guys who haven't hit one yet this year. Yeah, Diva, you can just hit me up in the DMs. I got you. So that being said, let's take care of business today, man. He said, "I've been with you for a year. I'm certainly not concerned." Yeah, I mean, we've done. If you've been with me for a year, you're up over 400 units, so you're chilling. Um, just short term, sometimes, man. People are very nearsighted, bro. So I hate making people feel uh that way, but this is a long game, bro, and I try to tell people that all the time. Slow and steady wins the race. All right. But that being said, everything today I'm going to give you guys. So let's start it out. Let's get locked in, and let's run through this slate. It's pretty small all around. We've got three MLB games, and we've got 6 NBA games today. Okay, so it shouldn't be too much. Shouldn't be too crazy. But what it is going to be is a sweep for you guys because you all deserve to get rocked and locked, and I'm disappointed in myself, and I'm irritated because even though last month was green at about almost 20 units, it looked like it wasn't green because of how poor the last 2.5 weeks were. All right, so let's get to work. Yep, odd, of course, bro. Of course, Diva, I will after live. I got you. Shows appreciate the follow. Everybody coming in. If you guys haven't hit the follow button yet, make sure you guys do to know what's good. How we doing? All right. Start with the NBA. First things first, injury reports. Check those injury reports out, all right? We obviously have Jaden McDaniels out. Anthony Edwards also questionable. If both those guys end up being out today, I mean, we just saw both of them out against the Pistons, and they got blown out. But in that blowout, okay? Welcome to the family, Mr. MIA. Now, in that blowout, we saw some massive volume spikes. All right? We saw some massive volume spikes. If you guys do want to get locked into the family, you can check out the pin as well. Lucy, appreciate the follow. We saw some massive volume spikes without Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels, okay? So, in my opinion, this is going to be kind of where you want to look and angle, okay? I know a lot of people go, oh, but in all seriousness, if this is what we see, these guys are going to go crazy today. Now, question is he going to play? I think we're going to have to dig a little deeper on Ant here. And even if he doesn't, I'm not going to lie to you. I think there's still value on a lot of these guys. Or even if he does play. Right? I think he'll play. He sat on the front end of the back-to-back, right? All right. He sat on the front end of the back-to-back, but I don't think he sits on the back end of the back-to-back. All right. I don't think he sits. But regardless, see what it looks like here. I think he'll play. I think he will play. Luka for 40 today. Definitely possibility. Now, one spot that I'd like to state and talk about here, okay? I think Dante DiVincenzo is in a really nice spot. All right. I think Dante is favorable because of Jaden McDaniels being out. I also think if Ant does decide to sit, Jaden McDaniels will see a huge bump in usage here, which is kind of massive. As you know, you've looked at him and watched him, he gets huge spikes. Last time he played the Pistons without both those guys, 14 three-pointer attempts. Okay, 14. That's a pretty ridiculous amount. It's a pretty ridiculous amount. All right. Now, how involved is he if Edwards sits? Probably a little less involved than normal, right? Dante 3 threes could be very interesting. 3 threes for Dante could be very interesting, or his points. I think both of those are logical. The question of the day is if Ant comes back, does he play fully? Right? Does he play fully? Now, one thing I can say is for some reason, without Jaden McDaniels, he has not rebounded well at all this year. For some reason. For some reason, I don't know why he doesn't rebound well without Jaden. Maybe because more Naz Reid on the court. Maybe that's why. Here's my thing. All the guys in the West have been kind of jockeying for position. And I think a lot of teams are losing on purpose. If you've watched the games in the Western Conference, and I've been talking to this that Terang call. Of course, I didn't play Terang yesterday, but I did call his home run. Fuck. But I did call it, but I didn't play it. Devastating. But I think, and I've been talking to my guy Sosa about this a little bit more. We've seen a lot of teams in the West, in East even, but mostly the West, intentionally jockeying for position, bro, and losing. All right, and I don't really get it completely because you still need to win games, some of them, but they also don't care to win all the games. So it's super weird dynamic right now, where they're trying to do it, but also not. I don't know. Super strange. It truly is super strange. I love Garland today a little bit. It just I mean, I'm not gonna accuse people of throwing completely, but it seems that way, right? It really truly seems that way. And I'm not a hater or anything, okay? But we are literally watching teams lose on purpose and jockey for position. I can't believe last night the Raptors lost. I don't think they were trying to lose that game. I don't think they were. I think they just played really bad. But like last night, that wasn't not an example of it. But like last night was tough too because we watch a team like that where it's like, bro, okay, how the hell did you just lose that game, right? Um, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Dasumu 8-8. I think Anthony Edwards is gonna play today. I think he's gonna play. I think he's gonna play. We got to smack. I'm gonna take care of things tonight. You have my word, and I'm gonna give it out to everybody. So you guys don't have anything to fear. Just stick around here in the chat and vibe this morning. I got y'all. Okay. Lakers or Thunder? Good question. I haven't gotten to that game yet. Once I do, though, I will 100% let you know. Okay. If Ant plays, do we like the Wolves? Potentially. Potentially. One thing I'll say is this. Dasumo's an animal. All right. He did have a triple-double in this game, but that was without Anthony Edwards. Huh. This matchup is not ideal. At all for Dasumu. But he has been orchestrating and running the offense lately. So tough. So tough with him due to the just sheer volume, right? Tough with just the sheer volume that Ayo Dasumu has been really getting. But with Ant back, oh man, I don't know how much he takes away. But and the Pistons are tough, man, defensively. They get a lot of stops. They force teams into struggling. He did have 37 potential chances last game though for RA. I mean, that's fucking nuts. Like that's actually like insane. As long as the game isn't a blowout, he should play minutes too, right? So if he sees that 27-ish range, he should have a lot of value here. I don't know. That's a tough one. I would say Dasumu does look pretty interesting here. I also think that it's a hard spot just because of the matchup, but like obviously, the Pistons have been getting exploited recently more than previously. I think he could. I think he could. I'll be looking at Dasumu a little more, maybe in some pieces. All right, I'll be building those together. I do like a Duncan Robinson spot here, more than likely. Now, I tell you guys this all the time. At home, we trust the Dunkinator. Okay? At home, we trust the Dunkinator. All right? There's never been a time in my life at home that I haven't trusted Duncan Robinson. Okay? Duncan Robinson at home, always ideal. All right? you really have to, think about it and debate, where your angles are. But I think although the Timberwolves are pretty good at the catch and shoot three, and that's pretty much where Duncan gets the majority of his points. This is still a nice spot for him, as long as the game is not a blowout, right? He only played 24 minutes in the game that they just played, but that was a blowout, right? If he plays his normal, 30 minutes, he probably gets one or two more threes in there. And again, that was on the road. Earlier this season, or last season when they played him, he had 4. Somebody had to step up in these games. I mean, he's had 8+ attempts in almost every game recently without Cade. When you filter without Cade or Isaiah Stewart this year, he's had 4+ threes in 6 of the 8 games, right? So pretty good spot for him on the 3-point side. And when you move this up to home games, he's had 4 or more threes in 5 of the 6 games this year. So I do think Duncan Robinson is in a very good spot, right? And I think there's a potential for some laddering there. Who have I been cold? Brother, listen, me too, all right? Don't worry. Today I got you. Just stick around. I've been relatively mediocre lately, bro. All right? I did 20 units last month, but people are sitting here and wouldn't think that after how weird it had been. All right? Let's see here. Ant could be out today. Yes, there is a possibility. I also feel like we're due to hit a home run today, man, too. So bear with me for those as well. All right? Yeah, listen, bro. Listen. If you're good at this shit, one thing I will try to reiterate to everybody. There's a difference between being good at this and being bad at this, and there's a difference between variance and just sucking, right? If I'm good and I know what I'm doing and I'm finding the right picks, doing the right research, all of those things will eventually come back in the right direction, right? The problem comes when it's the other way, right? You're not good at what you're doing. You are, not going to see a change in variance because it's not actually variance, you're just bad, right? So, like, that's the difference maker for a lot of people is a lot of people aren't actually good. They just think it's a run of being bad, right? But in reality, some people just aren't good, all right? So please keep that in mind. All right? Just keep that in mind. You might just be bad, okay? Zay, then trust me, bro. It'll come around, dog. You can't be perfect all the time in this space, bro. And anybody who says they are is full of shit, okay? I stand on my L's just as much as I stand on my W's. All right? Most people don't do that in this space, bro. Most people don't do that. But I do. I do. I'm not scared to have days where we don't do well. The only thing that I don't like about days that we don't do well is the community behind me that gets hurt because of it. The rest, I don't care about it, bro. Like, on a bad day, I'm going to tuck my tail and be like, God damn, we got cooked. You know? But, like, I'm not going to be any other type of way about it. Just, shit, we got cooked, bro. That happens, right? Like, you move on. Like, I wish there was, like, a way to get, like, to show people that, like, it's okay to get barbecued, bro. I know nobody thinks it's okay, but, like, it's okay to get barbecued sometimes, man. All right? And I know a lot of y'all don't understand that. But, like, we all lose at some point, bro. All right? And I can tell you this right now. If your favorite person to follow never loses, bro, you're not following somebody who's actually good. All right? I said it. I said it. I said it. So, at the end of the day, take everything with a grain of salt. But understand that I'm not perfect, but I'm damn sure better than 99% of people. What? There's something in here? Not in your Paw Patrol guitar. Oh no. Oh, I got it. Is there more? What did you put in here?
It's trash.
Ah, what the heck? Alright, sorry guys, hang on, I gotta get this onto the Paw Patrol guitar. I don't see it. Ah, there it is. I got it. No, sorry, I was playing with it. Can you throw this in the trash, dude?
I'm blessed. How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm blessed, man.
Alright, you're the man. Anyway, let's keep rolling. So anyway, Duncan. I like Duncan, man. What, are you scared? Somebody's here to, look at her sad face. Somebody's here to do our, we're putting up wallpaper for our baby's room. And, paint it. She got scared. So yeah, Duncan looks nice there, man. I like Dunk. I like Dasumu. I think Dante DiVincenzo looks good too, man. I think Dante looks good too. I don't know if Ant's gonna play or not, though. So we'll see. What are you doing? Anyway. Is it possible for all the games to not have a home run today? Sure, it's always possible. Is it likely? Probably not. Yes? Alright, guys, hang on. I gotta go move a dresser. 1 second. I'll be right back. Hang on. Stay back, Rick. Stay, Rick. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, guys. We got a painter here. He needed my help to lift the dresser that was in the room. I've been moving shit all morning, bro. I took the upstairs bed, moved it downstairs. I took the frame, moved it downstairs. Shit's been tough. I can't even lie. Shit has been tough. It's been a busy morning. That baseball game for the Twins is at 2 o'clock. Is that serious? Is that game really at 2 o'clock today? How do I feel about Kristaps tonight? I'm not sure. I didn't even realize that game's at 2, bro. Fuck. Alright. Here's what we're going to need to do. Alright. Remember we called Bryson Yandy? Yeah, I remember it. And then I didn't play it? Yeah, I remember, bro. Alright, listen. I'm going to jump into the MLB because we got to get that done before the rest starts. Okay? The NBA doesn't start till tonight at 7 p.m. So we're going to jump right into the MLB real quick. I'm going to handicap that. I'm going to handicap the home runs with you guys. All of it, all together. Because again, I'm going to give everything today that I like. Okay? and then we'll come back and we'll finish the NBA up. All right. I do quick recap from the Minnesota game so far. I like Duncan Robinson. I think he has a really good chance to do some damage today. I like Dasunmu potentially in the RA department. I like Dante DiVincenzo for some threes or points potentially. And then I think Anthony Edwards could rebound really well today potentially, but he's had some bad games with Jaden McDaniels so far this year out, so I'm not sure. All right, we're gonna be patient there. All right, but I will come back and finish up that game completely. But I do need to jump into this MLB before the 2:00 game, so you guys can have the MLB done as well. All right. So we're gonna go there real quick. Now, praise the Lord. We got the Hoovlocks TikTok back, chat. W's in the chat? Anybody? W's in the chat? W's in the chat. We got the main page back. If you guys don't have me followed here as well, make sure you guys hit that follow button, man. I appreciate y'all. The main. Yes, the main, y'all. The Hoovlocks is back. So that's kind of fire. All right, that's kind of fire. All right, let's get to work. Let's get to work. Selvier Carter. I do like Carter Jensen a lot, bro. He has been just mashing the ball, too. Hands down, just mashing. All flyouts. Hits the four seam incredibly well. Yeah, Dante and Duncan I do like for threes the first game. Yes. I will be breaking everything down, okay? We're going to go through each game, okay? Just got to be patient with me. I promise. You have my word today. Taj Bradley's on the mound in this Kansas City game. Is the weather going to hold? Is the weather going to hold? Is it officially good? I saw the weather might be bad. Is that true? Is that true? The weather is not good? Is that true? As soon as we get done with this this MLB, then we'll jump right back into the NBA, guys. Wind's blowing out at Kaufman. Wind's blowing out at Chase. Wind's blowing out at Oracle. Okay. Wind is blowing out everywhere today. How bad's the rain? How bad's the rain? That's really the question. I want to believe Vinny finally gets a fucking home run, bro. I've been waiting for Vinny to hit a dinger all year. Now, he's just been so bad this year. But Taj does get rung on that fastball, bro. Like, that is where Taj gives up homers, bro. That fastball. And what does Vinny just absolutely hit piss missiles off of, bro? The fastball. All right? I know he's been bad this year so far, okay? I'm not going to, take it away from him. He did hit a double last night, though, right? He hit a double? He hit a double to the wall, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. Now I'm going to have to look. We had him yesterday. I'm pretty sure he hit a double to the wall. 306-foot double, 106 EV. Yeah. That's annoying as fuck. But, anyway. Yeah, he got a double yesterday. Strong wins out of the same. Yeah, Kaufman should be a home run derby if we get the right matchups here. Another guy who hits this mix really well, Bobby Witt, man. Smashes the shit out of the fastball. Hits the curveball well. Now, again, Taj gives him up much more to lefties than he does to righties. So Salvador, it's hard to say, right? Like, he's raking the fastball pretty heavily. Lots of flyouts, deep flyouts. He does have a good home run to the split cutter and the fastball. But Taj literally didn't give up a single home run last year to the cutter, bro. All right? He literally didn't give up a single one to the cutter last year. So, hard to say that cutter's going to mean anything, right? The EV logs for him are definitely the highest on that front. Kyle Isbell has been pretty good so far this year. But not to this mix. He has mashed right-handers in 2026, though, so far. Buxton and Acuna. You like to be heartbroken, huh? You like to be heartbroken, huh, dog? My guy said, please break my heart. Bro's the dude who gets, like, bro's the dude who gets rejected by a girl, but then he's like, but she's so hot, bro. I gotta try again. Like, don't do it, bro. Don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, bro. Soto back-to-back, definitely a possibility. I would say Jensen looks really good, too. From all the data I'm looking at. Carter Jensen looks pretty good. Just a fastball crushinator, bro. Fastball crushinator. So yeah, I would say Jensen looks good. Jensen looks good, and I'm gonna lean Vinny. All right, I'm gonna lean Vinny and Jensen. In this game, Vinny and Jensen for me on the home run side. Vinny and Jensen. That'd be who I lean in that game. Devin Booker assist, maybe. I gotta finish the baseball first. All right, I gotta finish baseball first. Once we get through the early MLB games, then I got y'all, man. If we're going based off of this year's data, though, Jensen's definitely in the best spot on this team. All right. All right. He's definitely the best spot on that team. Cole Reagans is on the mound here. Cole has given up 2 home runs to left-handers this year. Wow. Considering he didn't give a single home run to lefties last year, that's insane. He also gave 1 up to a right-hander this year. Primarily going to throw the fastball to righties. So we're going to want somebody who can hit the right-handed fastball. Buxton was really good versus left-handed pitching last year. 10 home runs, 360 ISO, or 370 ISO, 674 slugging. So I don't hate that. Just doesn't really translate to how this year's been so far. Buxton's been bad to left-handers. He has no hits versus lefties. It's not bad. It's not great here for Buxton. The logs are okay. Lots of flyouts. It leans a right-handed batter, even though this season lefties have had the edge there, right? Josh Bell went yesterday, right? Josh Bell did hit a home run yesterday. There is a chance that it could be Josh Bell, based off of data from this year. But to left-handed hitters last year, he was not very good. Far better to righties. He does have incredible bullpen stats here, though. I will say that. He does have incredible bullpen stats to this Kansas City team. Lefties have been served up on a platter this year to Reagans, but last season, again, nothing really. So I would imagine it's just a fluke, right? On that front. He does have a couple of deep flyouts, though, and should see that fastball changeup mix. It's okay. Not great in my opinion. And he really struggled the lefties last year. I don't expect him to have a good game. Look at Jeffers here. Definitely some deep flyouts. 2 days ago, 385, 333 off a left-hander. And those both came off the changeup and the fastball. So could be solid. I'm due to start taking and just literally sweeping every play I put out, bro. There's variance in a lot of the shit that I do in this space because I don't just play straights every single day, and that's just not how I do things. But there's definitely a lot of value in how I do things. I think. So. It was ours. Somebody just watered it down. Matt Wallner or Soto. Juan Soto definitely could have a game. Matt Wallner went to the wall again yesterday, didn't he? He went to the wall again yesterday, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Was that real? I might have made that up, but I don't think I did. He went to the wall, right? Man, Jeffers was terrible to lefties last year, and he's been terrible to lefties this year. The exit velocities are good, but everything else, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm gonna pass on him today. And a lot of people probably might not like that, but it's fine. I don't care. Royce does have a home run against him, but he's been really bad to lefties. 2026, he's also been pretty bad to lefties, except the changeup. Not terrible, not great. Willie or Soto, I haven't gotten into that game yet. Let me get there. Then I can definitely take a look. So far, I think Jensen's my favorite spot. I think Jensen is probably my favorite spot. The hard part is in 2026 so far, lefties have actually hit better than right-handed batters versus Reagans. Who did Reagans face in opening day? Who did he face? Who did he face? Who did he face in opening day, chat? Can anybody tell me? I deadass don't remember. Atlanta. Oh yeah, Drake Baldwin took him deep, didn't he? I think in that game. I think Drake Baldwin took him. Let's go to Matt Wallner also. Matt had a crazy deep shot yesterday. I mean, if he gets the fastball, maybe. He's definitely not bad to left-handers. Lefty on lefty is tough, but obviously he's giving him up this year. The data's not good, bro. Matt Wallner doesn't even look that good on paper. I know a lot of people have been talking about Salvador. I mean, maybe Salvador with the splits he has in the cutter and the fastball. Also, Taj hasn't given up a single home run yet this year with the fastball. Salvador or Vinny both can smack that ball pretty good. Bobby Witt also jumps off the page from last year's data, but this year has just not been, just hasn't been good yet, you know? We can't say, you know, he did have a 325 flyout, 200, 290, 310, 311. The barrel has gone up recently for him. Like, the barrel definitely has been up. But it favors a left-handed batter, not a right-handed batter. Right? So that's really hard, bro. That's really hard, dude. That's a spot where it's just tough. Don't overthink it. I mean, Bobby has the package. It's just, again, is Taj gonna get rocked by a righty? I don't know. Hard to say. Right? Hard to say. He said AO. Look, Bobby does have the package, though. Fastball, cutter. Bobby mashes the fastball and cutter, bro. All right? From right-handers, fastball, cutter mix, bro, he hits that. The top 3 pitches to the mix, Bobby smashes, bro. Like, I could understand Bobby finally getting one here. 7 home runs to fastball last year, 3 to the cutter, 2 to the curveball, right? I don't know. It doesn't look bad. That game's really interesting too because the wind is so great. 21-mile-an-hour winds. All right. 21. 21. All right. It's a lot of wind. It's a lot of wind, bro. And with 21-mile-an-hour winds, we're still seeing 300s. So it's not bad. Where's the wind blowing? Straight center? The wind's blowing straight center. Straight center. Oh, man. Oh, man. And they moved the outfield in there, too. Yeah, they did. 100%. Drake Baldwin could go. Bruh. I had Drake yesterday when he got his home run robbed. That shit hurt my soul. But Drake, I keep calling him Drake London. Drake Baldwin has been very, very good so far this season. I would agree. I got my eyes on you, Bobby. But I think it's a lefty in that game. Just due to pitcher handedness. Although, who knows? Because last year, Cole Reagans gave up no home runs to lefties. He gave up 2 at the beginning of the year. So, it's so early in the year to know, bro, who's actually going to come in and dominate on the mound or not, right? Looks like a righty is going to take Lopez today, potentially. There's really not a lot of data in this Braves game for this side of the ball, right? Drake London, bro. Yeah, I miss NFL a little bit too. Just the beginning of NBA season or MLB season, man. Once the weather warms up, y'all are gonna love MLB. I'm telling you. Yes. So Sniper, yes, you said, bro. Yesterday you said everybody you said would go win except the guys you pick. Yeah, look. Sometimes that's how it goes. Yesterday I talked about all the dudes I thought could hit home runs. 5 of the 7 or 8 guys or 10. I think I talked about 8 guys yesterday. Like 5 of the 8 went, and I didn't have any of them. Like it's tough, bro. Sometimes it's like that. Because yesterday I talked about Cruz, O'Neal Cruz. I talked about Brian. I talked about Corey. I talked about Turang. I literally talked about all those guys yesterday. I did, and I didn't even play them. Fucking sickening. That's the shit that sucks. Those are the moments that get you, and you're like, Those are the ones, bro. Those are the ones you just want to curl up in a ball, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Corbin Carroll could mash today, potentially. The problem is we don't have enough data on this guy. He was mostly getting smashed by right-handers, not lefties. Mostly getting smashed by righties. So it could be like Marte. Could be Marte. I don't know. Corbin Barrels has just been crushing. Yeah, bro. I talked about everybody yesterday. I hate it's alright, bro. The law of numbers will eventually like rock back in our favor, bro, but god damn, it is frustrating. What about Jose Fernandez? Anybody? Jose Fernandez? Jose Fernandez, anyone? Jose Fernandez? Could be sharp, bro. Geraldo? Maybe. 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 I think Jose is super interesting here. With his value. Alright. I'm gonna come back to that one. But goddamn. He did have 2 home runs in that game. He launched one 408. And he hit a flyout against Tyreek Skubal for 305. That's not. Isabel is seeing the ball very well too. I can't disagree about that. I feel like today could be like obviously chalk on a couple spots, but like I don't know, a lot of these guys, man, they're doesn't even. I don't know. He's been mashing righties so far this year, bro. 2 home runs against right-handed hitters or batters. We need a righty here. Slider, cutter. He's taking it out. Jose Fernandez is very interesting for a homer today. 800 for him today. It's kind of crazy. Lucas Shea are just placeholders, man. I will go through the entire NBA for you guys though today. You have my word. All right. I absolutely promise to go through the whole NBA with y'all. I think Corbin looks all right. Also, he smashes the mix, but I'm not like super sold on him. He does have back-to-back potential though. All right, now we got Nelson. he's going to give this shit up to a righty probably, but it could be a left-handed hitter from the way the beginning of the season started. Matt Olson does have a home run off him. So there is a potential chance that we see Matt Olson go. Matt's hit the ball pretty well against right-handed pitchers so far this year too. And top 3 of the mix, he does have home runs against last year. Does well against the Arizona bullpen. Right-handed pitchers, he's batting .226 ISO against with 23 homers last year. Obviously, the matchup favors right-handers over lefties from Nelson, but there's always a chance of throwing a meatball over the plate. He could go. I'm not like drooling at him, but he could go. All right. Baldwin has been ripping the baseball. He absolutely rocks the Arizona bullpen as well. Alpha, what's good? How we going? How we doing? Diego, what's going on? How we doing? Thank you for coming in. So those are potential there. Baldwin this year has just fucking been mashing, bro. He's batting .437 against righties with a .750 slugging, 2 home runs. Just absolutely cranks this mix too. I mean, throws the fastball at a 63% clip so far this year. 101 exit off the fastball, 40% barrel rate off the fastball. This year, his results off the fastball: 397-foot home run, 375 flyout, 300-foot flyout, 400-foot home run, 364-foot double. He's been seeing the ball super, super, super well, man. And in my opinion, he looks like he's in the best spot. We also have a guy like Acuna. Now, I get it. I understand the pain for those that are feeling painful. This year he has been awful so far. All right. And I understand why you'd not want to touch him. But could be a good spot just based off of his splits. But in all honesty, I really do lean more Drake Baldwin. Michael Harris doesn't look bad either here. When we filtered it just the fastball, the numbers this year haven't been great, but he does have a home run against him, and he is batting an .833 ISO with a triple and a home run, which is basically like 2 home runs, right? So overall, that's not some like astronomical, untouchable, thing, right? Those are basically 2 home runs on 6 at bats with a walk. No walk. No, just 2 for 6 with 2 home runs, basically. So he does hit him very well. Could be a very interesting spot there. But I would say my spot in that game the most is probably Baldwin. Seems like he has the best value. Could be some of these other guys, but seems like he has the best value. Sure, you could say whatever you like. Buxton, I mean, if you're going to chase a bat that hasn't done anything yet, I mean, he doesn't look bad. I don't think he looks great, but he doesn't look bad. And then let's get into this last game, and then I'll be done with my home runs for the day, man. And then we'll jump right back into the NBA, and I will cook the NBA up for the rest of the day with y'all, okay? Just be patient with me on that. We will go over it all, okay? I really think Vinny goes today, bro. I know y'all are going to probably be like, who? We've been chasing Vinny. But, like, bro, he's got to go today, right? Right? Like, he's got to go today. After the 400-foot double yesterday to the wall, like he's got to go today, right? Right? I don't know. I think he goes, bro. I feel like Vinny's got it, bro. Like, I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like Vinny's got to go today, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like he goes today, bro. I don't really want to be that guy, but like, God. I feel like Vinny gotta go, bro. I've been chasing Vinny too. Last year, fun fact, last year, every time I didn't take Vinny, bro, he'd hit a home run. Every time. Every time I'd be like, today looks like a Vinny day, and then he doesn't go. I swear to God, every time I did that, he went. Every time. Like, I mean every time. Every time. I mean, every single time, too. Like, not even bullshitting. How many of y'all were around last year for that, bro? Was anybody here? Was anybody here when Vinny last year would go every time I said he looked good, but I didn't take him? It was diabolical, bro. I can't even lie to y'all. That was like the saddest shit ever. Every time I was like, oh yeah, it's Vinny Day, but I'm not touching him, and then he'd rip one, bro. Heliot Ramos today, huh? All right, Acuna, man. Everybody's been saying Acuna for a whole week. Look, you might as well just run the Acuna and Marte. I mean, sorry, Acuna and God damn it, Acuna and Buxton, and just call it a day. Might as well just run that. Acuna and Buxton, obviously, right? Anyway, that's all anybody's been running lately, bro. So I hear y'all. All right, let me finish this up, and then I'm gonna put stuff out, okay? And then we'll jump into the NBA after that, all right? Because I'll have the entire MLB finally cooked up. All right. Do I really want to trust Carter Jensen? Is this real? Like, am I gonna do this? I'll tell you this: Carter Jensen's either hitting a home run, bro. He's either hitting a home run or he's striking out. Swear to God, he's either hitting a home run or he's striking out, bro. Like, this dude he's got a 35% whiff rate, bro. Like, he's either hitting a baseball to outer space, or I promise this dude's doing nothing today. 4 strikeouts or 3 home runs type of shit. Like, Like I don't know, bro. That's kind of where he looks like today. Also, I don't know, bro. Yeah, he might hit one to the moon, or he's gonna literally strike. I'm telling y'all right now, he's either gonna hit one to outer space, or we're all gonna be sitting here laughing, going, "Bro, this dude struck out every fucking time he touched the ball." There's no in between. Those are gonna be the two options: either struck out just absolutely diabolically, or that. I think if you like studs, Salvi and Corbin Carroll look good. I think if you want to go a little bit more of like an alternate, Marte and Bobby Witt. I think if you wanted to go like super sharp, and maybe it's not even sharp, but it feels sharp, it would be like Vinny and Drake Baldwin. I don't know. I want to be right about Vinny, but like, fuck, I don't know. Could be wrong. I could be completely wrong, bro. Truly. We got fucking Robbie Ray on the mound today, though, bro. Yeah, Drake and Vinny. Jensen looks so nice on paper, though. I don't know. It's tough to say. I got to finalize, but Juan Soto's finally been crushing the baseball. And if he gets a fastball, he's probably taking that shit to outer fucking space off Robbie Ray today. We know that Robbie Ray, the left-handed batters, throws the fastball at 60%. The problem is Robbie Ray only gave up 4 home runs all last season to lefties. And Soto's also 1 for 10 against him career. So, not ideal matchup wise, but we know he's going to get a fastball, right? We know he's going to get a fastball. So, like, knowing that we're going to get Soto a fastball, I don't know, man. I'm not against it. I'd be lying to say I was against it. But I don't think I can do it. Francisco Lindor hasn't hit a home run yet this year either. He does hit the fastball well from lefties, though. I mean, I don't hate Lindor against the lefty. Like, he did bat incredibly well against left-handers last year. Home run off left-handers off the fastball incredibly hard last year. Now he might. I don't know, man. That's really interesting. I don't hate Lindor. I don't hate him. Jorge Polanco. Interesting. It's pretty interesting. It's Vinny's day today. I hope to God Vinny goes today, bro. If Vinny doesn't go today, I literally might have to never play him again. I can't lie to you. If he goes today, I might never be able to play him. Like he might be officially banned. Like he might never be able to see a slip again if he doesn't go today. Patrick, I don't know, bro. Maybe, I guess. We've done over 1,000 units in the last 3 years, bro. So I think we're pretty fucking good at what we do here. But I think the problem comes is a lot of people just don't have patience. I guess sometimes we're gonna have mid months, you know. Sucks, but it does happen. Hmm. Buxton Bobby. God. I'm not in space. I'm doing research for y'all, man. Trying to make sure you guys get a home run play that actually goes today. All right. I'm definitely not in outer space. All right. Definitely not. Yeah, I will talk about the NBA next. Dude, I like Vinny today, I think enough. If I was gonna look at Salvador or, those kind of guys, I'm gonna have to like really buckle down on them. I don't know. I'm not in love. Corbin Carroll looks nice today. Because he's been cleaning up. Uh, Alright, I don't really want to overthink this. I think Drake Baldwin goes for sure today. Not for sure. Nothing's for sure. But I think Drake Baldwin, chat. I think Drake Baldwin's probably my favorite spot today. This dude's just crushing the ball right now. We like to run guys who are hot. So I think pause. I think Drake Baldwin looks really, really good today. I think he could definitely get a home run. I like Jensen a lot today too. If Jensen could get a hold of the ball, that's probably Jensen's biggest downfall here today. Is can he actually hit the ball? I don't know if he can. So that might end up cooking us hard. That might end up cooking us. I think the Wolves win today. I don't know. It depends on if Anthony Edwards plays. Landon, what's good, bro? How you doing this morning? How you doing? By the way, guys, if you're not locked in with the family yet, you guys can get locked in right in my profile for everything today. All right. I like Jensen. I like Josh Bell too a little bit. I think there's a lot of small angles today. Bro. Like I think Jensen looks great today. I think Isabel could have a chance for sure. I don't hate Josh Bell in a back-to-back heat check. It's not a bad look by any means. I really like Vinny today. I know a lot of people might not like Vinny. Bobby Witt sees this mix really well. It could be a chance Bobby finally gets going. Acuna's been hitting nothing but deep flyouts for a month straight. So there's that. Vinny's my dog, bro. This year, I really do like him a lot, but like he's just been so mid. I think we're gonna sprinkle around a unit total today on everything, but just play a couple of different angles. I mean, we got a good game, or good like. English is hard, bro. Sorry. We got a good slate. All the weather doesn't look bad. I think the hardest game to hit a home run today is going to be obviously that Braves game, or I mean the San Francisco game in Oracle Park, because it's not a very good ballpark for home runs, right? But Chase Field looks fine for at least one or two, and Kaufman also looks great today. I'd love to see Kaufman just be a home run derby today. Vinny and Drake, bro. I think those are going to be my favorites, to be honest. Corbin Carroll doesn't look awful either just because he's been hitting the ball really well. Again, I just don't love the pitcher matchup. Maybe I don't hate it that bad. I mean, it's a new season. Nah, Corbin Carroll could rip one out, bro. I think Corbin could go. It's just I don't love the lefty on righty. Yeah, no, I like Corbin Carroll, bro. Fuck it. I do like Corbin, I think. I like Corbin from that side of the ball the best. Damn, dude! This slate is either going to be an absolute rocker or we're just going to get mid. Y'all think it's going to be a mid-off or y'all think it's going to be gorgeous? All right. I think Corbin Carroll can go. I think Bobby Witt looks okay. I think Salvador looks good. But my favorite today, I think, is probably Drake Baldwin. In all honesty, I think Drake Baldwin's probably my favorite. I think Drake and Vinny are probably the two guys I like the most. I think Drake and Vinny. But I do like Corbin Carroll. He said, "Don't overthink. It'll be Isabel again." Probably. I do still think guys like Buxton could go today, though. Like, in all honesty. I think Acuna or Carroll, probably. Baldwin's good too, bro, just because the heat check. Has anyone else said that? Said what? Oh, that I look like Luca? Nah, you're the first person to ever say that, bro. You're the first person. You're the first person, bro, for sure. Who leads off on this team? Who leads off here? Corbin, Buxton, and Acuna are all leadoffs, right? Anybody that they're all leading off this year, right? They all lead off. I'm gonna get y'all right today, man. I promise. You have my word. I'm gonna give everything out today. Bro, Bobby Witt really could go today. Oh man, I don't want to pick Bobby Witt though. All right, bro. All right, here's what we got. All right, man. Or Aaron Gordon heartbreaker yesterday, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. I like Jensen and I like Baldwin a lot today. I think both those guys have a very good opportunity to hit a home run. Jensen and Baldwin. All right. I also think Josh Bell has a good chance. I think Josh Bell has a chance. I really, if Jose plays too, he could also go. All right. He could also go if he plays today. Drake and Josh? Drake and Josh, anybody? A little Drake and Josh for the people? Is that crazy? Is that crazy or not? Is that wild? Drake Bell back to back, or Josh Bell back to back with Drake. Is that crazy? Drake and Josh. I Chris, brother, I will like here's what I do, bro. I talk about all the things that I think can happen and then I narrow down what I think will happen. All right? The way that I do home runs though is large volume over small sample size, okay? Or small volume or high volume, low exposure, right? I know that makes sense to you. I know that makes sense to you. But by extending on opportunities with lower amounts, we have the ability to actually like, you know, create longevity. Dude, I feel really solid about these spots. Hmm. Let's make sure. All right. So okay. So we got here's my rundown on all the guys that I like today. Okay. Now again, hard to quantify all this stuff. Okay, but Drake Baldwin. All right. Drake Baldwin. All right. I very much like him today. He's been hitting the ball very well. The other spot that I like, along with Drake Baldwin, these are like longer ones today. Drake Baldwin, Carter Jensen. Okay, Drake London, Drake Drake Baldwin, Carter Jensen, and Josh Bell. Those are the three guys that I personally like the most in these early windows. All right. Those are the guys that I like as longer opportunities. Yeah, Drake London anytime touchdown, clearly. Drake London anytime touchdown today. Yeah, Drake London anytime tutty, bro. Come on. What you know about it? Does Bobby Witt go today? I feel like he might. I feel like Bobby might go today. I feel like it's Vinny Day, bro. I know people are gonna be mad. Alright, now the guys that I like on the top level, right? I like Vinny a ton today. I like Vinny a ton. I like Vinny a ton today. Man, all right. NBA I'm working on still. All right, I'm trying to finish the MLB, and then as soon as I'm done with that, we'll jump into the NBA for you guys, okay? I'm almost done. I don't know. I'm torn trying to finalize. I'm really torn trying to finalize, bro. All right. All right. Fuck. I really hope home runs happen today. That's all I'm going to say. I think I like Vinny. I think I like Vinny. And I think I like Drake Baldwin the most. I think I like Vinny and Drake Baldwin the most. But I feel like I shouldn't just keep chasing Vinny. Oh man. All right. I gotta just make a decision, bro. I'm gonna sit here in limbo for hours. Here's my thing. Guys who should go today, in my opinion, Drake Baldwin should go today. All right. I like Drake Baldwin a lot. Guys who could go today, that I don't know if they will. I like Buxton, I like Bobby, and I like Acuna. That last one hurt my soul to say out loud. All right. That last one hurt to say out loud. Those are the guys that I like. They're not really like based on this year, okay? Like they're just based on in general. It's tough. Not Ronald. I know, bro. I know. Okay. I'm not I'm not trying to like sway you into him, okay? I promise you I'm not. I also very much like Jose Fernandez for the Diamondbacks today. I just don't know if he's playing or not yet. But I do like Jose Fernandez. All right, bro. We got to finalize these up. All right. Early game. Early game. Early game. Buxton Bobby. Bobby Buxton. Buxton Bobby. Little light Buxton Bobby today. Bobby Buxton. Is that gross? Am I disgusting? Am I gross for that? I think I am. I think I'm fucking nasty for that, in all honesty. I think I'm sick for that. All right. Here's what we're going to do. All right. Now, again, the way I do home runs is very, very strategically, okay? I am trying to mitigate the amount of exposure every day. All right. That is my goal at the end of the day. All right. Now, good to get these out to my community first, and then I'm gonna share them here. Okay. Always give it to my community first to make sure they get everything locked in. All right. Now, I do like quite a few spots. So, again, this is where it's going to come into playing lighter, but spread out, okay? Once the weather gets warm, I promise home runs will fly off the bat more than you've ever seen in your entire existence, bro. It's going to be like, home run, home run, home run. And you're like, what the hell, Hoove? I'm going to be like, yeah, bro, this is what we do. All right? But we're just not there yet. All right? It's coming though. Like I can only express to y'all how much that is almost here. Okay? I'll tell you what. If Soto gets a fastball today, he's gonna hit it out. All right. I'm putting these up. Fuck it. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna give out everything today, okay? All right, here's what we got. In the early game, this Twins game, all right, in this Twins game, give me Vinny. All right, give me Vinny. And then give me Baldwin, man. Vinny and Baldwin. All right, Vinny and Baldwin. Yesy. What's up, baby? All right, I like Vinny and Baldwin the most. I think in this game today. I know there's a lot of people who are gonna be pissed at me for liking that, but I like those spots. I feel like it's Vinny Day, man. I'm gonna be pissed if it's not. Promise I'm gonna be mad if it's not. So Vinny and Drake Baldwin. All right, Vinny and Drake Baldwin. Those are my two favorites for the game. And then I obviously said, again, small slate. So we're gonna play a couple of different spots together. Okay. Luca Net is just a placeholder right now. I'm working on it. Okay, give me a sec. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, bro. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. I am related to them, sort of. I mean, I'm Serbian, just like Luca is. I think that's probably why I draw the comparison on that front. That would be where I would assume you would get that from. That would be my guess. Not saying anything in any type of way other than I'm Serbian also. I'm also Serbian. All right, man. So this is what I got. All right, then I'm jumping to the NBA next. Okay. All right, you guys ready? Here's how. This is again. I told you I'd give you everything today. Okay. So here's what I got going. What?
We're taking Ray.
To the groomer? Okay.
You got your wallet?
No, it's upstairs on the bed or the table. Hang on, guys. I got to say bye to my kids. Bye. I love you. Mwah. Have fun, okay? High five. Knuckles. Eskimo. Okay. Hug. Kiss. Mwah. Another hug. Okay, love you. Hang on, guys. 1 second. Kiddos are getting out the door.
Let's walk in the garage.
You guys have fun getting ready to the doctor. You not saying bye to me, Sora? Oh, you don't want to? Okay, I love you. Love you. Anyway. Sorry, guys. Always gotta. We got a little routine. My kids are slightly. My son, I think, is slightly autistic. Not in a bad way, but like patterns and shit. Like he loves that shit. So, cool. Anyway. My son is not diagnosed, no, but neither am I, and I believe I'm slightly autistic, as well as ADHD. I am ADHD for sure. So, no is my answer. He's not diagnosed, but I see the same shit in him that I see in me all the time. So, I I have a feeling. He does all like, yeah, he's just really particular, a lot like me. And I think, look, I'll just sit here and say this. I think being autistic at a low level is like a superpower. I know it's helped me a ton. I know it's helped me a ton. So, like, it's not. It's a lot of people look at it like a really bad thing, but like I just see the world way differently than a lot of people, and I think that's why I've been successful in a lot of things I've done in life. Yeah. So I think that's all it is. I don't look at it as like a negative thing, and I think it'll be cool because like when I was a kid, my parents didn't know how to talk to me about like how I was moving.
Babe,
Yeah.
there's no way I could get right up in the car.
All right, guys, hang on. I gotta lift my dog up into the van real quick so you can go to the groomer. Give me like 2 minutes. Be right back. Sip the coffee. If you guys haven't got locked into the family, make sure you hit the follow button. You guys get locked in right in my profile as well. Man, I feel like the Incredible Hulk, bro. I just like deadlifted my dog. God damn. All right. Apologies. All right. All right. So something in my gut is telling me to run this. All right. I typically don't. All right, so here's what I got. All right, this is for the MLB. And then we're jumping right into the NBA next, okay? So everybody listen up. Now, excuse me. I think this game, all these games are weird, but I do think this one looks really good. All right. So this is how we're gonna run everything for you guys this morning. Okay, listen up. Okay. Hold on 1 second. What did I mess up here? Okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. All right. My dog is 115 pounds. And I had to deadlift my dog up into the back of my my wife's Yukon Denali, bro. It's probably like a 4 foot, maybe like a 3 foot lift. But that dog's heavy as shit. I love him, but he's so fat. He's so fat, bro. Like, he is ginormous. Golden Retriever. He's a ginormous Golden Retriever, bro. All right, so this is what I got. All right, Drake London, Josh Bell, and Carter, okay? Drake Baldwin, Josh Bell, Carter Jensen. All right. I like those three in this early window spot. All right. Okay. Today's the day we smack a home run. I hope so, bro. Yo, Meek, I'm doing research, brother. I do research on my lives, unlike everybody else in this space, because they're all frauds. Can Ayton score 9 today? Maybe. I'm gonna jump into the NBA after I get done with this MLB right now. I'm almost done. Shea Bangaliers? Bro, dude's a dog. All right. Dude's a dog. Okay. Yeah, I've been doing data work this entire time. I also have to put everything in. All right, so the three guys I like for value, okay, the value guys this morning, in my opinion, Drake Baldwin, Josh Bell, Carter Jensen, okay? Those three guys, in my opinion, have the best value today. I can't guarantee anything outside of that, but value, they look great. All right. Value-wise, they look great. All right. Now, I'll also go with some studs in some spots as well, right? Drake Baldwin, he's a hitter for the Braves. He's a hitter for the Braves. All right. He's a hitter for the Braves. I really do think it's going to be a left-hander in this Twins game. And so I'll also be taking Vinny today. All right? I'm going to be taking Vinny. I only talk in home runs. I only talk about guys that I like for home runs today. All right? Now, based on the data, those are the guys that I like the most today. All right? That's what I like for the value. All right, let's do this. Hopefully this will work. My green screen feature is not working. I'm trying to record right now. It's so annoying. Now I'll also have some for these other spots as well. Okay, I will also be playing slightly Buxton and Bobby. Okay, Buxton and Bobby. Now, do I love Buxton? Absolutely not, bro. Like he has been diabolical this year. All right, he's been diabolical. But he definitely could go, and there is a good matchup. All right. So Carter Jensen, Josh Bell, Drake Baldwin. All right, those are the guys I like for the value. And then I'll also be doing like a Bobby. I'll be doing a Bobby Buxton. All right. And then I think I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna lock this because I'm fairly confident. I'm gonna go and this is gonna make people mad. All right. It's gonna make people mad. But Vinny and Baldwin are probably my two favorite spots of the whole board today. All right, I really like those guys today. Yeah, Aaron Gordon with 2 in the first quarter is so tough, bro, to not get it done for us the rest of the way. All right, I got to get these out, and then we'll do NBA the rest of the afternoon, okay? I'm very behind today. Still, I keep getting behind, bro. I stink so bad sometimes with staying on top of everything. Thankfully, it's a small slate today. And then I'm going to spend the evening with my kids. One sec, I got to mute y'all. This is how we're going to turn $10 into $1,200 with the NL. This is how we're going to turn $10 into $1,200 with the MLB today. Carter Jensen for a home run, Josh Bell for a home run, and Drake Baldwin for a home run. Pair these up as 2-mans for 0.1 units each as well. Sorry about that. Appreciate all the follows too, guys, if you're coming in. We do officially have the main page back, so I'll probably be back there tomorrow. If you don't have me at Hoovlocks, make sure you guys follow me up. Make sure you guys follow me up. Seth, appreciate the follow. We'll be back live on the main account tomorrow. Thank God I got it back. Also, I don't know if we've ever been this due, chat. I don't know if we've ever been this due. Did anybody else feel like we've never been this due before? I feel like we're super due. I feel like this last like week and a half, 2 weeks has been so frustrating. I feel like it's been so frustrating, bro. But those shitty days they will disappear soon. I'm fairly confident in that. I just like to be right today. It feels due. We've been getting hosed a lot lately. I've been 2 out of 3 and 1 out of 2 on a bazillion, trillion, bagillion things lately. But sadly, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I think the NBA looks great today. I'm about to get you guys locked in with that next. All right. I'm about to get you guys locked in with that next. Literally about to submit it as we speak. I don't know, bro. Raiders signing Kirk Cousins. Are they really? Are they really signing him? All right, I gotta get this post up for the home runs. Then I'm gonna get these others out, and then we're gonna call it a day. And I'm gonna finish up. Dude, Buxton, Acuna, and Bobby. I just. $5 years, 170 million is crazy. Zion for 6 extra value meals. Bro said, take Zion over the eats. I respect it. I respect it. All right, hang on 1 second, y'all. I got to meet y'all one more time. These 3 guys are hitting a home run in the MLB today. First, Drake Baldwin. Hang on. I apologize, guys. I got to make these videos. Videos are annoying, but they're required. Second, Josh Bell. And second, Josh Bell. Third, Carter Jensen. Played the 2-mans together as well. I feel like Bobby Witt is due. Oh, man. That might be cooked. Although, there we go. I feel like Bobby Witt does feel due, bro. All right, that's up. That's up. All right. It's going to be a sweet play if Luka goes over because it's going to be a close game. I hope it's a competitive game, bro. A lot of these NBA games have looked good lately, but ended up being complete just, you know. So hopefully that's not the case. Because it's kind of felt that way. I don't know. I feel like everything's kind of looked shitty. I don't want Buxton to go today, bro. I really don't. But, like, I think he does. I think Corbin Carroll could go too today. Everyone calls Shea a free throw merchant, but Luka leads the league. I mean, Luka's a free throw merchant too. Are we dead ass? Are we trying to pretend like Luka's not a free throw merchant, bro? Be for real. Be for real. Be for real. Bro, I think Buxton goes today. Damn it. I wish I didn't. I wish he didn't. Luka over Shea. No. Shea over Luka for sure. Luka can't play defense, bro. Luka can't play defense. All right, I'm going to keep this as simple as possible, okay? I'm going to keep this as simple as possible. You guys ready? All right. Buxton, Vinny, Baldwin. Buxton, Vinny, Baldwin. Buxton, Vinny, Baldwin, bro. Buxton, Vinny, Baldwin. I said it. Buxton, Vinny, Baldwin today. I don't think there's a universe that doesn't go. And then just in case, all right, we could go Buxton, Bobby, Acuna. All right. I think that those all look good today. All right, that's it for baseball. All right, let's finish this up. Bro, just spamming players? No, so this is what it is, bro. When you run home runs, right? There's certain guys that I think have the opportunity to do it, right? My favorite today is Drake Baldwin, hands down, probably my favorite spot today. I like Vinny. I like Buxton. I think all three of those guys look very, very good today. Vinny is probably my second favorite of the day. All right. But I also think Bobby Witt looks good today too, right? So it's more of pairing the guys together that, in my opinion, look the best. I think all those guys look the best to me today. All right. Now, are we playing anything insane? No, absolutely not, bro. This isn't some like, holy shit, we're throwing a whole unit down, right? We're playing very small. All right. Okay. So how we're gonna run it? All right. Everybody good? That makes sense. I'll run back through them one more time for you guys. Okay. One more time. Buxton, Vinny, Acuna. All right. Buxton, Acuna, Vinny. All right. Those three guys. I like those three. All right. And I always pair personally. So I go light and then I pair. All right. And then I also said Vinny, Buxton. Vinny, Buxton, Baldwin. Okay. I like those guys a lot too. Sorry, I misspoke. Sorry. Bobby, Buxton, Acuna. Sorry, I apologize. Bobby, Buxton, Acuna. All right, that was the other pairing. So Baldwin, Vinny, Buxton, right? Baldwin, Vinny, Buxton, and then Buxton, Acuna, Bobby. All right. If Buxton lets me down again today, I probably won't touch him again the rest of the year. Can't lie. All right, I'm just going to be as honest as possible. I probably won't touch him the rest of the year. If bro decides to break my heart today, I wish I was kidding. All right. Now, after this, we're jumping right into the NBA, okay? I love a lot of the NBA today, too. All right. Okay. And then Okay, done. All right, does that make sense to everybody? Does that make sense to everybody on what I've said so far this today? Has everybody gotten it? Let me know. Let me know if you need runbacks on anything too. I'm here to try to help. Just let me know. Got about 2 units in total across these today. All right. You look like Luca Hoof. Appreciate it. All right. Let's get into the NBA now. All right. Let's go. I already finished the Minnesota game earlier today with you guys this morning. Do a quick run through of that in a minute. All right. Looking like Luca's a compliment. Thanks. I appreciate it. I haven't ran Acuna yet this year. I don't think. I think this is the first time I played him. Actually, today. I think today's the first day I've ever played him. Vinny Baldwin Buxton. Vinny Baldwin Buxton. Vinny Baldwin Buxton. And then I also said Vinny Baldwin Buxton. And then I also said, remember the longer, crazy one, Josh Bell, Carter Jensen, Josh Bell, and Baldwin. All right. So again, not a crazy expenditure, right? But spread out in spots that I think are very nice. I think all these games look good. The weather looks decently promising across all the board as well. All right. Gerardo could go. This is how we're going to turn $20 into $1,000 with the MLB today. First, Buxton, Bobby, and Acuna all to hit a home run. Round robin the 2-mans as well. Play them as 2 pairs. 0.1 units on each. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm recording a video. That was why you guys were muted. That's why you were muted. I think today we'll finally see a home run game. Maybe I'll be wrong. But the weather is beautiful today in this Minnesota game, man. It's not summer, but it's about as close to summer as you're going to get. All right. Bot getting 30? What do you who? Who getting 30? 30 what? 30 points for somebody? Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. All right. Buxton, Vinny Baldwin. Yeah. Those are home runs. Yes, home runs. I only talk about home runs here, really. I don't really dabble with things that aren't home runs. All right, after this, I'm getting into the NBA. This is how we're going to turn $10 into $1,000 with the MLB today. Vinny for a homer, Buxton for a homer, and Baldwin for a homer. Also pair the two mans for 0.1 U's. All right, time to get into the NBA. Sorry, guys, I'm finishing these videos up. All right, what am I clinging today? I will get to clinging. I'll 100% give you a breakdown once I get there, bro. Yep, no problem. Cool, that's done, that's done, that's done. Get those out. I'm going to jump over here. All right. I love when people quote me when I'm on a cooler and are like, ugh, another losing play. Bro, people are so weird. Like, hasn't even started yet, and my comments are, oh, here comes another L. I'm so fucking due, it's crazy. This last week and a half has been so diabolical, bro. It's been so diabolical. Yeah, it's just tough, bro. I think a lot of people get mad at me because, I don't know, they think I'm perfect all the time. I do lose sometimes too, bro. Like, I know nobody wants to, think that. You know? Like, I get it. But, you know? You know? I'm getting into the NBA now. Bro, Hudson, they're not even real plays, bro. There's a reason why I've had a community for 4 years, bro. And it's been in my opinion, one of the strongest and most successful communities in the space. It's not because of bullshit. That's for sure. That's for sure. Most people won't understand that, but it's not because everybody thinks I don't know. It's like people think I just appeared out of thin air or something, bro. Yeah, bro. As soon as I smack some homers, everybody's gonna be drooling, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna happen. As soon as I hit home runs, everybody and their mother is gonna be flooding the chat with, "Hoove, my glorious king! Oh my god! Oh, Hoove! Oh, I'm so glad you're back." It'll happen. I'll just patiently keep doing what I do, but it'll happen, bro. It'll happen. Happens every fucking year, bro. Anytime there's a small lapse, people think the sky is falling, bro. Oh my god! Jeez. Alright, I gotta make this video, then we're good to go. These three guys are about to hit a home run in the MLB today. First, Buxton. Second, Vinny. Third, Drake Baldwin. Pair the two mans up for 0.1 U's. Sky might fall tonight. I've been working on some stuff. Oh, hell yeah. Can you just tell me when so I can be prepared? I want to be in my shelter before then. I would just like to see a proper slate where, the data backs up the results. When you get a chance, check LaMelo. They play today? I haven't even gotten into that yet. All right, cool. Home runs are all out. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's get into the NBA now. All right. God damn, we're cooking today. We got a lot going on. MLB hasn't been right. I agree. Data just hasn't dated yet this year. It will once it gets more consistent. All right, NBA time. Bye-bye baseball. I can't wait to start saying bye-bye baseball when it actually happens again, too. It's been a while. Haven't been able to say bye-bye baseball in a grip. All right. NBA time. Let's finish this up. Now, a couple guys have been getting some increased usage as well. Bones Highland's been a guy that's kind of gotten some increased uptick. Julius Randle's been solid. But I think I kind of already mentioned who I liked the most in these games today. And I'm probably going to stick with that. No Isaiah Stewart today either. Weird. Okay, that could be a really interesting spot. Paul Reed, potentially today. Maybe. Soto and Harper on a home run? Nice. Yeah, Trout sold us for $6,000 to start the year already for baseball, but it's coming. It's coming. I know it is. It's coming. I posted the videos for home runs. If you want to go look at those, you can go look at the guys I liked the most for home runs today. They are posted. All right. Keep chipping away, man. Keep chipping away. Read my DM. Wesley, I got you. Sitting it off live, bro. I gotta finish up my slate today. All right. Done with the Timberwolves game. Moving into the Detroit game. Jalen Duren double-double. Yeah, probably, unless he gets in foul trouble. Sometimes he can't help himself, bro. He can't help himself. I know it's not intentional, but sometimes he can't help it. Sometimes he can't help it. Sometimes it's not even his fault, bro. You know? Sometimes it's not even his fault. Is Jalen Green on a minute restriction still? Or is he off minutes limit? Anybody know? Does anybody know if he's off the minutes limit? P.S. You look like Luka. Thanks. Why do you only play 20 minutes? Why do you only play 20 minutes, though? He's only been playing like 20 minutes these last couple games. Oh, Utah, they blew him out. Memphis, they blew him out. Why do you only play 20 minutes of this Magic game, bro? For what? The Magic game was a 4-point game and he only played 19 minutes. He didn't get hurt. Why didn't he play? Why didn't he play? Was it because Brooks was back? Why did he only play 20 minutes? Back to back? Maybe? They didn't want to hurt him because it was a front end of a back-to-back off injury recovery, maybe. Okay, I could buy that. I could maybe buy that. I could get down with you on that front. Denzel Clark robbed Drake Baldwin's homer yesterday. Yep. Trout 2 days ago would have cashed. Bro, if Trout had gotten a home run 2 days ago, we would have been turning up. Instead, everybody thinks that home runs stink. It's very frustrating. What you got today, Hoof? I got it posted, bro. Go check out my page. I'm working on the NBA right now as we speak. Kevin Huerter does look like he's in a good spot today, though. Keep that in mind. Potentially, if the game gets to be a blowout, I'll probably be looking for some live stuff. I'll probably be looking for some live stuff. Active non-injury report. Yeah, I don't like weird lapses in minutes, but Jalen Green looks good, assuming he actually plays. Kobe White's been balling out of this world, bro. Kid's been special lately, so I don't hate the spot potentially maybe for Kobe White again. He has been hooping. They do have the whole roster too, bro, which is kind of crazy that he's doing it with all these guys. Interesting. Dylan Harper for 12. Dasumu. Yeah, Dasumu's in a really interesting spot too, bro. Dylan Harper also could be. They're on a back-to-back, so I'd expect starters to get less minutes. One guy who's been a back-to-back GOAT this year is the hell's his name? What's his name, chat? Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson, man. I really like Keldon's spot today a ton. All right, man. Jalen Green's all right. I think his points look pretty good. Jake LaRavia, potentially. I'm still digging on this Jalen Green spot. I'm not sure yet. Something Jalen Green probably looks good, assuming he plays enough. Kind of a weird spot for him. I think if I was going to attack him, I'd probably look at the point side, but we'll see. It's weird how this lineup is set for them. They're really undersized. Royce O'Neal. Interesting. What the hell? Weird. Royce O'Neal is really strange today. Probably because all the guys are back. Probably because all the guys are back today. That'd probably be why he's in a weird spot. Let me ask y'all something. If there was a way where I like walked through everything with you guys, would you guys want to watch? Like, if I was presenting the data, right? Would you guys want to watch me like go through all my data and all this stuff? I feel like a lot of you guys just think I like pull shit out of my ass. I don't. Like y'all would want to like watch the process. Y'all would like that. Y'all do? Y'all would like that shit? Okay. I'm dead, Dylan. I just feel like I don't I think there's a lot of tools you could utilize that I could use that like I wouldn't probably show you guys all the stuff I do, but I could probably show you quite a bit, right? And everything would be kind of different. I do not have a fish tank, but the washing machine runs right behind me. So my wife must have ran a load of laundry through the wall, and that's what you're hearing. Bullshit aside, you think Luke was going for 30 tonight? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not in love with this game so far. This game is really strange to me. This Suns game, which actually has a decent spread, but I don't love it. Booker has cooked this team in the past, but it was without a lot of guys. Ooh. That was with this team, fully healthy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, bop, 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 bop. I like this one. I like this one. That's nice. It's not bad. My question is like, what is Devin Booker's position on this team? Technically shooting guard, right? None of these are like anybody that's ever played him that's a guard. I don't know. I don't hate that spot. I think that's a good one. I'm not gonna lock that in yet, but I think that's a good one. Devin Booker assist definitely looks interesting. I think seeing it potentially go to like a 7 or an 8 spot is possible. Just based off of the head to heads, nothing else really there. Volume is going to be there. Guys just would have to hit shots. I don't hate Green. I think Jalen Green could have a good game here in this matchup. He's had some great games. I mean, he had 24 against him the last time they played on March 8th. He just had a huge dud game too, which could be primed for a bounce back spot for him. 16.5 is kind of low. I'm gonna guess it's because Mark Williams could be back, and so they're pulling him down a little bit. If Brooks be on mellow, he cooked. LaMelo Ball is being guarded by Brooks. Yeah, he totally could. That could be what they do. I mean, you try to put your best guy where you can, right? Please be right today, me. All right. Bay Miller Dante. Sadiq Bay. I haven't gotten to that Pelicans game yet. I like Dante today. I haven't looked at this Brandon Miller spot yet. From what I see, Brandon Miller hasn't had very good games against the Suns. Unless I'm wrong. Am I incorrect in that statement? It looks like he hasn't had very good games against them in the past. Yeah, LaMelo already could be nice, especially if he is getting face guarded. I don't disagree with you. Shay, what's going on? How you doing? Hang on, I gotta plug this in. Switch batteries. Gotta charge. I only have one charger right now. I don't know where my other charger went. So stuck on one charger. It's hard knock life out here. Timberwolves today. If Anthony Edwards plays, yeah. If not, though, Pistons at home. I don't know, man. Tough to say. Tough to say. Man, I hope I can take care of business for y'all today, bro. I feel like I owe y'all heavy. This is why I'm spending so much time talking about everything today too. Hate feeling like a letdown for y'all. Damn, Brandon Miller shoots the ball a lot more at home. Yeah, I mean, I hear y'all on Brandon Miller. Let me just make that abundantly clear. I do hear y'all. I do hear y'all on Brandon Miller. I could see why you'd like his threes today. My main account is back. Yes. Actually, I'm going to switch over there right now. I think. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I got to get all logged back in and shit. So I gotta do that. But yes, my main Hooflocks account is officially back. Kind of awesome. I'm really, really happy to have that back. Yo, can we stop? What is this spam, Mary? Come on, bruh. Sorry, y'all. If we get it today, I'm locking in for life. Let's go, man. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the main coming back will. I just feel like I mean I haven't even been bad. Actually this last week's been shit. But like prior to that, like I don't even feel like we've been that bad. It's just a little bit of run of variance, bro. It does happen to the worst, like to the best of us in this space, sadly. Damn, they really been fading Lou Dort out of the lineup for the Thunder, huh? Interesting. Miller's been bad recently. I'm not playing him. Nice home run for Otani and Schwarber. Totally, bro. Although Schwarber hit one 407 feet. It was a home run in like 11 ballparks, just for the record. I I just want to throw that out there. It was a home run in 11 ballparks, just not the one they were playing in. Shohei Ohtani on the other end, I don't really have an excuse for that. He's just been an ass. Early season baseball is always tough, bro. Like, just point blank, it's always tough. And that's just the truth. You're predicting last season's data for this season's data, which is hard, right? And then on top of that, you're like, is Caruso back? On top of that, like, not everybody plays the same year to year, which is frustrating for sure. But like, not everybody plays the same year to year. You'd love to see like actual. All right. Lou Dort be chimping out. What? Popper, what? What does that even mean, bro? Come on, dog. What does that even mean? Can you elaborate? Would it be bad to like Byron and Bobby bases? No, absolutely not. If you like Bobby and Byron to get bases today, yeah, do it, bro. I think that their spots are good for sure. In all honesty, I think they're in a great spot. I think all the guys I like today are always great for bases. I just like to go for the home runs. Like, that's just what I like to do, right? That's what I like to do. I gotta pay this guy real quick, chat. I apologize. Um, oh man. KC Twins under runs. Yeah. 12 and a half is tough, but I mean that game could be a home run derby from the way the weather looks. It'll just depend on if anybody hits the pitcher. So we'll just have to see. You know? Is Ant playing? We don't know if Ant's playing yet. There we go. I just had to do a business thing, guys. I apologize. Now we should be good to go and locked in. That's good. My account is officially back, by the way. My account is officially back. The Hoove Locks page is back. So I will have the Hoove Locks account back now. That's pretty fire. I was a little depressed when that got cooked. I can't lie. I was pretty sad. I was pretty sad. Not like crazy sad, but like I was pretty sad. I'm really glad it's back now. So that's hype. If you're wondering if anybody was trying to get hyped with your boy, now's the time because shit is back, and I'm pretty excited about that. No lie. Anybody want to get lit one time for that one? Aaron Gordon, yes, it was good. Hell yeah. It's better you choose your picks. I mean, I don't think that's true, bro. I've made over 6 figures in this shit. I don't think it's necessarily true that somebody else doing it is better for them. You're insane for being divorced. I'm married. I have a wife and my 3rd kid on the way. Why would I be divorced? Yeah, thank you, Thomas. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I got a daughter on the way. My daughter is on the way now. Yep, pretty exciting. Stressful, but pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. Yo, Ohio Blue, what's good? Well, yeah, it's gonna be wild here. Yeah, we're gonna name her Octavia, I believe. I think we're gonna name her Octavia. I think we're gonna name her Octavia. Octavia, Octavia. I feel like Kansas City doesn't lose this game today for baseball too. Cole Reagan's on the mound. They should not. All right. Rent due. I'm working on the slate right now, my brother. Once I figure it out, I got you. Once I figure it out, I got you. I wish these couple of these games look really nice, but they're not quite there. All right. I don't like Donovan Mitchell here. I'm in the Cavs game now, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. Luka is under his points against OKC in 5 straight games, but he's averaging like 35 this month. Interesting. Interesting, man. Hmm. This game has so much potential value, but does it have actual value? I don't know. I don't know. James Harden has been so tough to like Donovan Mitchell with since he's moved to this team. That's one thing I'll say. If you guys have been watching around and along, it's been pretty tough watching James Harden and Donovan Mitchell play side by side. I think a lot of people are struggling to, been listening since 6 a.m. Appreciate you, bro. Yo, the real ones today, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm trying to be locked in for y'all and take care of business today. Hopefully I just sweep and everybody's fucking happy by the end of the day, man. That would be great. That'd be great. I would very much like that to be the case today. We'll see if it is, but I don't know. We'll see. I hope it is. I really hope it is. It's been hurting my soul, man. It's been hurting my soul not sleeping and taking care of y'all. I hate it. Makes me sick. Like, wait, I know, like, it might not seem like I care to some of y'all, but like, I promise you guys, I care so much. I hate when y'all get sold, bro. Like, I literally want to throw up in my mouth and vomit. Like I want to curl up in a ball and just cry, bro. I mean that like the realest way possible too. Like I do not want y'all to be like hurting or like depressed or not in a good spot. So when shit gets like that, for some of y'all, I feel terrible. I really do. I think a lot of you guys think that I don't give a shit or like that. I know a lot of people in this space don't, but I try very hard to be one of those guys that does care. You know, I know that that's not the case with most people in this space, but I do give a shit about y'all, man. Whether y'all believe that or not, I do give a shit. Is Trey Murphy gonna play today? Is he gonna play today? Nah, I appreciate that, K-Dog. I hate letting y'all down, bro. That's it. I'm getting a migraine right now. Hate that. Anyway. I thought you were Luca. Obviously. Obviously I am. Y'all mess with the cut though, for real? My barber, I thought he did a pretty good job. I thought he did a pretty good job. Rudy should be a log on rebounds. He should have a good game. Yeah. I think we got to know if Trey Murphy's playing or not to really get a scope of what this game looks like on a full scale. If he doesn't play, Sadiq Bey is gonna have a monster day. I think. Could very well. Yeah, I mean, if Murphy sits, Bey could be really good. I've got 3 guys that I like for 6 rebounds today. Low key looks like a gem, as well. So I'm kind of saucing that up too. Got to see what Trey Murphy's doing though. If Trey Murphy plays, then it's a whole different story. Man, it's tough. Do I take the risk on Murphy or not? Is Hartenstein playing? I Hartenstein is playing today. Guys, these are just placeholders above my head. I do like the Booker spot today. I think he could have a good game. I don't know if I like him for 30. All the guys on the team are back now, so that leads to a big influx there. We have seen Denny Atbia kind of be the assist guy on this team recently, heavily. 15, 14, 15 assists. A lot of mouths to feed though on this team now, offensively with the assist distribution. Okay, I think that's it in this game. I'm not in love with it. Not against it or anything. I'm just not in love. I think we need the Trey Murphy news before we can hone down on that. And then we got Clippers, Spurs back to back. Yeah, okay, this is a no-brainer. Wagon chat. I repeat, wagon. It's the wagon. The wagon has engaged. All right, I got to get off this live and I got to make a phone call, y'all, but I'll be back this afternoon, all right? I love y'all.